Ooh, Wii Fit Trainer.
Okay, Wii Fit Trainer also pretty good in this game, or at least buffed in this game. I'm not sure how they'll end up in the long run, but like deep breathing is basically like Cloud Limit and how much of a buff they get off of it. So, but also I feel like Wii Fit's game plan is still pretty similar to Smash 4. Really big on like projectiles and playing off the ledge a little bit.
And we see here how just crazy Peach is in this game, just getting an easy 40% off of
insane damage output by Peach.
He's so good.
Okay. And insane ledge pressure. A lot of conversions off of like down air and turnips into forward airs and nairs and float cancels. Peach got a lot of options. She still kind of struggles in landing and also approaching in certain situations. So you had to, in my opinion, play pretty defensive around her because she's got really good spacing options with her float, and she's got a really good priority on shield with like her back air and stuff. Okay, so really good float back to call it the middle option with the forward air, and then
catch on the forward air there.
Good edge guards. Dom was telling me that he's trying to get more comfortable with edge guarding with Peach because she's got so many good options. And she can go pretty far out there with float, and her up B can travel quite the distance.
Exactly. I'm not sure if some of our viewers were seeing earlier, but in an earlier match, I believe it was a Mario versus a Peach. What he did to avoid being edge guard was just flow out there in the stage until he had no other options, had to go back to stage, which is a pretty unique aspect of Peach in this game. I mean, I know in, not really Melee, but in Smash 4, her float was a pretty important aspect of her game plan.
Without question.
Wii Fit Trainer, we haven't really seen a lot of representation of her in the past, but her projectiles are pretty strong if you can position them correctly. But we really don't see Juzo really putting on his projectiles, whether he's being pressured or he's just going for the melee plan.
Right. I feel like Dom is just doing a really good job of staying close enough into Juzo's face that he can't set up as well as he would probably like to, especially with like he's not being able to get deep breathing very much, or like
sun salutation.
Yeah, exactly, or at least not able to charge it as well as I'm sure he would.
So the only projectile he has left in his option is his side B, which is the soccer ball, which can get reflected back to him. So
yeah, so it's as long as Dom keeps up the pressure and doesn't let Juzo get anything started, it's going to be really hard.
Good call.
Yeah, really good call out on his jump and his attempt to get a high recovery.
And I think these platforms, I don't think they really hurt Peach. I think if anything, they kind of help her because you're kind of forced to like you can pressure their shield while you're in the air, so you can just float back and forth.
Right. Okay. Good trade in Juzo's favor. So managed to get that first stock off.
All right, and he has a chance.
And and a chance to set up deep breathing. So this is he's looking pretty good.
15%
for
off
the stock.
One throw, I believe.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, Wii Fit's damage output gets kind of crazy after deep breathing.
Oh, that was actually really unique what he did there. He just let the ball fly, so then he used a property to hit it so that he could mix it up. Well, I really like what he did there, but unfortunately, since he was able to just dodge it. Since it's a fast projectile, but incredibly small, so...
And at some point, you can kind of just react to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so good poke with the down tilt. And he gets the tech chase on the platform, and now he's got a Juzo in disadvantage.
Up airstream, but it looks like Juzo's able to get out of it just by drifting through the air. Misses the sun salutation. That would have been incredibly critical, but does get the deep breathing off, which could turn things around for him.
Right, but then Dom managed to just react to the end lag and
just catch him with a turn.
Get the Peach Bomber.
Expecting him to roll off stage and get the sun salutation. So it looks like he's making a good headway here. And with the amount of healing moves Wii Fit Trainer has, his percentages right here doesn't have to be that much of a disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, so right there, caught Juzo charging the smash attack at the ledge, which isn't good in this game because you can use get-up attacks, which are now invincible. And it pushed him into a disadvantage where Juzo tried to set up deep breathing, but then Dom came up and tipped his crown to him. So pretty good first game for Dom, but Juzo not looking too lost. Like I felt like he just needed to be a little bit more cautious with what his setups and stuff, because again, Peach just is really good at punishing almost anything in this game. Peach really stellar.
Choosing to stick with the Wii Fit Trainer, but going to Smash Go with the platform moving back and forth. So it should be interesting to see how much that platform really impacts this game, as well as the lack of multiple platforms around the stage.
Yeah, it definitely changes it up. I don't know if we run hazards on or off?
The way it works...
Okay, it is moving,
but the way it works with this rule set, it's hazards off except for Town and City and Smashville.
Right, I see. Okay, which is pretty normal. But I wasn't. Some places are running all hazards off, so I wasn't sure. But yeah, the platform...
that neutral air pressure just coming out. Juzo cannot approach the ending line, but it looks like he's able to get a quick conversion into an easy 53%.
So... Oh, okay, goes for the roll read with the down tilt in the opposite direction. So, but Peach roll goes a little bit further than I guess he was expecting at the moment. But still looking pretty solid in this game. Okay, tries to catch Dom's aggressive approach, but the disjoint on the dash attack caught out as that smash.
And it looks like Juzo has a pretty solid game plan of what Dom's going to be able to do, whether that be using the stage. Ooh, but that down air might...
Okay.
Let's see how...
Ooh, okay, so he goes for a low recovery with or a punish on a low recovery with the forward air. So it forces Juzo to go high. But so he does a preemptive upbeat. Oh, okay, good call out on the roll, but yeah, just doesn't get the timing. Yeah, Juzo looking a lot better in this game.
Exactly. He's not as much as a disadvantage as he was before, using that B to make sure that he can't get edge guarded. Good Sun Salutation will catch him off across the stage and gets the double heal with the Sun.
Oh, I think he wasn't. I don't know if that was good DI at that point. I wasn't expecting it. But now we got Dom with the edge guard and then the punish on the platform.
All right, he's at pretty high percent, but...
Yeah, okay, so a good directional air dodge away from his aggressive up smash.
All right, and up throw will not, not even close, but the up air will take that stock, so...
Yeah, still forced Dom to have to do a landing mix-up, and without the other platforms, he didn't have as many options, so...
Exactly.
But then, again, tipping his crown right back at him for trying to approach him.
That forward air is just incredibly strong, but we can see him getting conversion off this nair, and dang.
Yeah,
it's the way he's able to just quickly jump and then just float.
Yeah,
it's really cool. It's like,
it's a really, I mean, it's pretty technical. So
it looks like we're going back to game 1 with Dom just utterly dominating Juzo, just carrying him across the stage, just racking up that percent. Looks like Juzo isn't able to do much. That forward air catching at the ledge.
Yeah, excellent edge guard with the fade back to bait an aggressive option, and then just hitting him with the forward air for it.
All right, looks like Dom has gotten a good grasp of what he needs to do on the stage, but Juzo still hasn't been able to grasp how he could play against this Peach. All right.
Yeah, so punishing the lag on the side B. Oh, okay, goes for a really aggressive edge guard, but doesn't really get punished for it. Like they're trading right now, but it's still in Dom's favor because without deep breathing, I don't think that Weavit's gonna out damage Peach with trades. Okay, so got a berry.
Try to catch the mashing, but looks like Dom just opted to stay in the ground. So
right, exactly. He makes it up.
As most players would just mash out. That's pretty smart play from Dom there. And it looks like Juzo.
He's not trying to. Oh, okay. So I mean, he had the idea. It's just like Juzo went past him before the Toad came out. But now we got so a good use of the soccer ball to keep himself from being ledge trapped. Now we got. Oh, I thought I was gonna go the exact same way with the first talk.
All right, gets the forward air, and we've seen
okay.
Ooh, good down air catching him. Juzo at 97%, but the same stock. So let's see how he can make it back.
Okay, so he can make his damage. He's just gonna. Oh, he didn't get to press his advantage stage as much as he wanted to.
All right, so that forward air has been extremely lethal this game, and Juzo has to be extremely careful of that. And unfortunately, Wii Fit Trainer goes for that meaty up smash. But like I was saying, Wii Fit Trainer really doesn't have any options to like prevent like those type of aerials. Since Wii Fit Trainer aerials aren't great, they're not bad, but you know.
Right, it's still not gonna beat Peach's crown. Like I'm pretty sure it's it's got some kind of property that makes it. Okay.
Oh, so close. But Juzo looks like Juzo's doing pretty well for himself here, just playing patiently as he needs to.
Right, but also Dom needs to make sure that he doesn't get too antsy for this kill. Like if I feel like with Peach the kills will come to you, but he's in an edge guard situation that he doesn't want to be in. Oh wow!
Oh my!